We've been reporting on so many stories of heartbreak and anguish caused by Queensland's hard border closure. Our hearts do go out to everyone affected, but this family's plight is definitely one of the toughest Ali and I have heard.
Billy Blacker, his partner Jesse Evans and their terminally ill 4-month-old son Rocker travelled from their home in Queensland so he could receive specialist treatment at Sydney Children's Hospital. But now they've been refused permission to return home. So the only option, Mum and Rocker facing quarantine at a Brisbane hospital, while Dad is separated, forced to quarantine alone in a hotel. So what it means is the family will be separated just when they need to be together more than ever to make the most of every moment they have with little Rocker. And Jesse and Billy join us now. Jesse, we don't know even... Oh, and little Rocker there. We don't even know where to begin. Just explain to us how tough this has been.
Oh, yeah, it's been tough. You know, travelling a long way from home, and you know, we'd do it again and for our child. But yeah, it's definitely been a tough situation, and now that we can't go home, it just makes it a little bit tougher.
Billy, how are you holding up, big fella?
Oh yeah, not back long, mate. Yeah, it's a bit tough, but we get through it.
What sort of dialogue have you had? And tell everyone at home just what you've been through in terms of the dialogue with Queensland. And what could have happened, but they're not allowing.
Yeah, so we come to Sydney to have his treatment. He's got spinal muscular atrophy type 1, and we come to Sydney to have his treatment. It's only hospital in Australia that does it, and so we come down here for that. And they told us we get a medical exemption to go home. We've applied for that, and then they declined it. We wanted to home quarantine just to reduce the risk for Rocker because he's got a compromised immune system. And they've said no, we have to fly into Brisbane and separate and quarantine separately, and then we can go home from there.
Here's the issue, though. We were reading this morning, and we just want to confirm. And
So,
you go ahead, Ali.
yeah, so Angel Flight, we understand, has offered to pick you up, to fly you to your remote community, so you can home quarantine at a remote property where it'll be very safe. And they've said no to that. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Angel Flight, they've been amazing. We can't thank them enough for their offer. They offered to fly us to the localest airport to our home, and then we just drive from the airport straight to home and quarantine. And they put that to the government, and they said no.
Under what grounds did they refuse that?
They haven't told us why. When they denied our exemption as well, I also asked why, and they couldn't give us an answer.
And how do you feel about that? That they've said no? Oh, he's so sweet, isn't he? How do you feel about them denying that exemption?
Oh, I just want to know why. Like, you know, when I asked them for any special treatment, you know, I know there's more than one other family that, you know, people know about that they've been able to go home and home quarantine, and you know, it's not like we've come down here to go on holidays and now we're just wanting to go home and dodge hotel quarantine. You know, we've come down here with a sick little boy that we're just trying to do the best for, and we just want to keep safe as possible when we do take him home. You know, the little babies with SMA, a lot of people don't know about it, but even a common cold can make them sick enough to be in hospital. You know, they already have to have breathing support at night time and stuff like that. So you could only imagine what, you know, getting sick out of hotel quarantine or something like that would do.
Or even having to travel through the airport to fly from Sydney to Brisbane. And I believe the government said that Angel Flight can only take you as far as Brisbane. So to do that, you'd be exposing him to having to travel through terminals where there is a way to get you home safely, not putting Rocker at any kind of risk.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my biggest thing is I can't understand why, you know, why we have to be separated and why we have to put him at so much risk. You know, we've got a lot of health support behind us that have written letters for us and things like that, and explaining his treatment and his daily medication, how it compromises his immune system. And I'm just not sure, you know, why we can't do the simple thing we're asking for.
Are you guys okay? Because I tell you what, you've got a lot on your plate.
Yeah, we take it one day at a time, and the sooner we can get home, you know, the better it'll be, and we can settle back into life as we know it and get along with things.
You just said something really beautiful before. You said you're just a family. You're just a family trying to do the very best for your sick little boy. I mean, come on. I mean, it's so upsetting for us to watch this, let alone what you're going through, and you're in the middle of a storm. Billy, what are you going to do?
Oh, don't know. Can't really do nothing about it, really. Just hopefully they let us go back home, yeah.
Do you have a message for Queensland Health this morning?
Oh, my biggest message would be just, you know, I know it's case by case, and whoever makes these decisions, I'm not sure who it is, just have a bit of thought. And I'm sure a lot of the people in those positions have children of their own, so they know what it's like to have a child, and just, you know, have a bit of thought for people and think things through. You know, we're not trying to do anything wrong or ask for them to change all the rules and break them all. You know, we're just asking to keep our sick child safe, and, you know, all we want to do is do the best by him.
Good on you. Look, there's nothing worse in the world than having a sick child. You've got enough on your plate right now. Please let the bureaucracy, let it go. Let's cut the red tape in this situation, this poor family. Thank you for your time today, and all the very best. Please let us know how you fare, all right?
Stay strong, guys.
Yep.
Thank you very much.